everyone, it's Cher from Cher Made Crochet, back for another video. First and foremost, I wanted to say hi, welcome, and thank you to all of my subscribers out there. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come and listen to me chat about what I've been up to. So yeah, thank you again. The other thing that I wanted to talk about before I get started on my goods that I'm going to show you today is what I'm wearing. This is the Hondias Way pullover by Natasha Robarge. I think that's her name, yes. It's a pattern that I got from interweave.com. So it's a paid for pattern. But here it is. Sorry, I don't have a lot of space to turn around and be a full-on model for you, but here it is. It's definitely the time of year to be wearing it, and I'm loving every second of it. So, alrighty. Yes, let me go ahead and go right into the what I've been working on. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is the 3-in-1 coin purse pattern by Mad Toy Maker on Etsy. So it's a paid for pattern. It's a half finished object because it's supposed to be an animal. It's supposed to have like animal features, and I haven't done that yet. So I kind of, since it's a smaller pattern, I wanted to see how many of them I can make with one ball of yarn. So here it is. I mean, this could totally pass off as a finished object for sure. This is Yarn Bee Fresh Haven with a 3.5mm crochet hook. I did use a different yarn than stated because I didn't really have anything close to what she was recommending on hand and in the right color. So I just used what I got, and it's really cool because she teaches you how to adjust for size. So here it is with the inside. This is a worsted weight yarn. She calls for, I believe, a sport weight yarn. And the animal that I'm going to be making is a little pig. Hopefully I'll be able to show you that soon. But yeah, so there's that. The next one I'm going to show you is a hat and cowl set. I was looking for the Alpine stitch in the round. So I looked on YouTube and I found a YouTuber by the name of Alli's Pantry and Crafts, and she taught how to do the Alpine stitch in a beanie format the way I wanted it to be. And I used Lion Brand Touch of Alpaca in the crimson colorway. I used like the extra large bundle, and I believe I used a 6mm crochet hook. It's a bottom up. I know a lot of people don't really like that, but that's like the only way that I can make a beanie pattern to size, really. Focus. There we go. And so for the brim, I did like a brim join kind of thing. I didn't make the brim and then stitch it on because that's as annoying as doing a top down hat for me. So I just half double crocheted like 6 or 7 stitches, and then I just did a join as you go brim kind of thing. So yeah, that's that. The cowl I made with the rest of the yarn. It's the same pattern, more or less. And I did a foundation half double crochet round. And then I ended with a half double crochet round. And then it's just the Alpine stitch. I'm going to use the same hook and everything, so I would have liked to make it just a little bit taller, but I mean, it works just as well. I did try it on because if it wasn't going to work, then I was going to frog it, but it works great. It works great. So I guess that was just the luck of the draw for the thinness. So that is the first set. I made 3 sets total, but the other 2 sets are the cable twist pattern from Yarnspirations. Let me show you the hat first. So this is the cable twist hat. This is done in Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn in the colorway Iced Violet. It's like a very light purple. And I don't do pom-poms, so I just made it into a beanie. So there's that one. And then this is the matching cowl. Let's see. There we go, center. And so what I did to make the cowl was I followed in pattern until I was basically ready to, where the pattern says to start prepping for like decreasing so that you can close the hat. I did the opposite of how I started. So there's a brim part, and that has rows 1 through 5, and then there's the body part, and that has rows 1 through 5, and then there's essentially the decrease round, and that has rows 1 through 10, and clearly I didn't do the decrease round, but what I did instead was I found out that the multiples was in 12, so I crocheted in multiples of 12 until I was happy with the sizing of the cowl. And then before you get to this first twist here, there's an increase round. And that increases from 5 stitches to 6 stitches. So what I did up here was I decreased from 6 stitches to 5 stitches, and then I did the brim again. So I just tried to make it symmetrical by decreasing where there was initially an increase. And then I did it for like 4 or 5 rows or rounds, and then I finished it off. So yeah, that's the first one. This is done in a worsted weight yarn. So then this one is done in Must Be Merino in silver gray. This is a DK weight yarn. The other side. I just like how simple it is, but how it looks so good, even though it's so simple. So that's the cowl. And then here is the beanie. And it's definitely one of my favorites. I do want to continue working on it, or making more. I'm just taking a little break because I don't want to like burn myself out on hats and cowls. But so that's all I've been working on really. I am going to probably work a little bit more on the coin purses because I do want to maybe sell those next time I go to Akimat City. So yeah, that's really it. I appreciate everybody watching today, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.